Hello, media junkies.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Nice to see you all again.
Yeah.
So Hunter, since he's in the middle seat, he's our host today.
I'm the host for today's episode. Let's go.
Yep,
Oh.
he came up with the topic.
Yeah. Well, actually, my friend did. He didn't completely come up with it. I asked him if, because he was talking about how he wanted to do a conspiracy theory podcast with people. So I asked if he wanted to do a episode, and that person's name is Dane.
And it's pretty good because
Yeah.
we've already kind of been talking about this. Like last episode, we talked about it a little bit.
Right.
So it just felt natural to do a whole episode on
Yeah.
it.
I wanted more out of the discussion.
Yeah. So we do have some small talk. Would you like to explain what happened?
Yeah.
So we were trying to set up the mixer and stuff like that, like we usually do, and for no reason at all. This has never happened any other time we've been getting ready to record. It just started making this sound effect in our ears, and it was really, really annoying.
Yeah.
Keep my... You go on. Sorry.
That's exactly how it sounded too. And this has never, as I said, this has never happened to us ever. We have no idea how it happened or why it happened or anything.
It was horrible.
This noise was so loud that
Yeah.
we all took off our headphones and we could still hear it so loud.
Yeah.
I have a kind of a headache actually a little bit because of it.
If I remember correctly, Austin has a little bit of a small talk to talk about.
So I've got some small talk. All right. The podcast was almost canceled today. I was almost not able to record because Austin was at the ER last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
So
What'd you
me and my girlfriend were watching a movie,
Ooh.
and like in the middle of nowhere, like halfway through the movie, and I don't know if I've talked about it on the podcast before, but I've had heart palpitations for a while.
I
I
have
didn't know
never
that.
heard about this.
Yeah, so I'm very sensitive to caffeine, and I've had heart palpitations for a while. So I really shouldn't have caffeine at all.
Yeah.
Um,
Place to work.
This is the guy that drinks coffee.
Yeah, and works at a coffee shop. And earlier in the day, I had a large coffee.
A large coffee?
Yeah.
Stop drinking coffee if you're gonna
Yeah.
die.
So halfway through this movie, my heart starts beating out of my chest. I can hear it in my ears.
Oh. Yeah, you talked about how much you hate that. Before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started getting like really intense, like when you're in a car and you go over a hill, that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
But it was constant. So I was like, I'm just gonna get up for a second, and then like I started pacing around, and then my heartbeat started kicking in, and I was like, call 911.
No.
There's something wrong. I thought I was genuinely about to have a heart attack, and I very well could have. I don't know, but the paramedics came. They did a bunch of tests. They didn't find anything wrong. They said my blood pressure was a little high, but
Just a little
not
bit.
super high. And then I went to the hospital anyway, to the emergency room, and they did a million tests. They drew my blood and everything, and they didn't find anything wrong. Everything was
You
normal.
were just
Huh.
having not a good time. right there,
Every
were you?
time something really bad happens to you, it always gets to the brink of...
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Like the computer falling off the
Yeah,
roof. It's like,
Yeah.
They're making stories for
it
the podcast.
almost happened,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
goes, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would have been just a day. I don't think it would have just canceled one episode. I don't know. About
No,
the
yeah,
second
that
one.
was a little bit worse than a laptop. I think
Yeah.
I could have probably died. I still don't,
only maybe.
yeah, I still don't really feel 100% today either. So hopefully I'm okay.
Don't drink any more coffee.
Yeah.
The consensus is I'm not drinking caffeine anymore.
Hence
Good.
The
The
ice.
water.
You were
Hence
The cup of ice.
Yeah.
I'm doing that
Yes.
scene from The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Of course.
The water.
He was
Of course you are.
foreshadowing the story.
Oh, they couldn't even see it, could they? Oh yeah, they could. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Still
kind
figuring
of.
out all this
It was
camera
like it was
stuff.
like halfway, but it's whatever.
Yeah, but that was my small talk. Almost died last
Interesting.
Do
night.
you have
Yeah.
any small talk? Or?
Never.
Never
Okay.
any small talk.
No.
Nothing
I also
going on in
have
your
no
life.
small
I mean,
talk.
stuff is going on in my life, but nothing that's small talk worthy.
Ah.
Nothing crazy like a heart attack.
That's true.
Were you watching like a scary movie, or did you just like?
No, it was actually
It was
a
really
really
just caffeine.
peaceful movie about Vincent Van Gogh. And halfway through, it was
And you're never gonna be able to watch that movie again because it's just gonna remind you of.
yeah.
yeah.
I used to think it was.
Well, I
hard.
still have to finish them. We're finishing it tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have horrible memories of while watching. it.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna affiliate that movie. It's called At Eternity's Gate. I guess that's a little bit of a
Actually-
recent wreck. It's pretty good.
I
It's
have a
called
little. I
At
have.
Eternity's Gate.
Yeah.
That's
Which
not
is
a good
where you
movie.
were when you-
That's where he was gonna be. That's where he was gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a.
That's
Actually, I do have.
interesting.
I do have a little bit of thing. I have a lobster fact.
have a little-
Our lobster fact for the episode. So wild lobsters are colorful. While we commonly imagine the iconic, I'm stupid. Iconic bright red lobster. Lobsters in nature are wild range of colors, but not red. Wild lobsters can be green, blue, yellow, gray, calico. Sorry, and multicolored or even albino.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah,
That's
we
cool.
know Bowie.
That's our lobster fact.
Why are normal lobsters red then?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that.
I think it's a trait that we gave them.
Yeah, I think it's something that has to do with like humans capturing them and owning them or something. But
Wow.
Kind of like chickens.
we know that Bowie is a red and blue
Yeah.
lobster.
Bowie.
True, yeah.
Okay.
Also,
The only red and blue lobster.
I don't know if I said this last time. I don't know if we mentioned Bowie. But Bowie is actually male and female.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this.
I think
either.
it's red side is male and blue side is female, or blue side is
Creepiness.
male and red side is female. I don't
Now,
know exactly.
now that I think about it, going back to when we were talking about lobsters being a giant eagle and stuff, they're always green, right?
yeah, they were
I-
always like green.
Yeah, or blue, or yeah. Not
Yeah.
like a vibrant blue, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're-
weren't like the vibrant red. that
They're
we-
never red or anything.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
Look at
yeah.
look at red lobster.
Yeah,
and
that's what
it's
they
like
say.
red.
Yeah.
There's a whole place called Red Lobster, but
None of them are red.
it's a sham.
Exactly. It's a scam. That's
What?
it
These
is.
lobsters are green. I'm
Well,
leaving.
it's-
Yeah.
I do not want this. This is green lobster, not red.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, that was a good
That's
lobster
funny.
fact of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll come back to you next episode when we have them.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. Nothing else. Goodbye, everyone.
We talked about lobsters. That's it. We're
Yeah,
done.
That's
we
it.
met
Okay.
our quota.
So we're done. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Uh,
Interesting. Okay. Who's going
Let's
first?
have
So
Hunter start since
yeah.
he goes.
okay. I'll
Never
start. I'll
goes
speak
first.
twice. Actually,
Yeah.
I did. I went first.
Yeah,
Wow.
there was one time we went first.
Exactly.
we were like-
Exactly. One time.
Yep.
So we have my first of my theory, or not? Well, yeah, theories. Is the space one. I have 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
So does everyone else. I hope
Yeah.
everyone has 3.
Yeah, we.
Right.
This one is called Alien Cover Up.
Ooh.
And this one states that some people believe that that governments, particularly the United States, are hiding evidence of alien life. I'm not going to say that word ever again.
Yeah.
And UFO encounters. They claim that there's a secret organization, often referred to as Majestic 12 or MJ12,
Michael Jackson.
or Michael Jackson, or Mary Jane from Spider-Man.
Nice. Yeah.
Tasked with suppressing this information. Despite numerous alleged sightings and reports, there's no concrete evidence to support these claims.
See,
So it's always the government, guys.
the whole
Always
area,
government.
the whole area 13. What? That's what it's called, right? Area 13.
Area 31, I think.
Area 51.
Or Area 51. It's 2 numbers. 20 numbers off.
You guys got there eventually.
Only 20
Yeah.
numbers off.
I don't know if I got 13 in my head, but yeah, that's always been a huge point of debate. For
Yeah.
aliens and stuff.
They definitely got some existential life in there somewhere.
Existential.
Extraterrestrial. life.
That's it.
Yeah. The word 100
No,
was sworn off.
they're existential. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why they're in there.
Yeah.
They're questioning their own existence.
Interesting.
That's me on God.
Interesting. Okay. What do we say is the likelihood that this is true?
It's probably true.
Well, I mean,
Maybe not. to
remember
that
when the government?
extreme.
Remember when the government told us aliens were real?
Yeah, they told us. They
Exactly.
confirmed the existence of UFOs.
Unless they
Yeah,
were just
they
trying
did.
to silence us again. We're watching you, government. You think you're watching us? We're watching you.
No, they're watching us on the podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we are the most famous podcast in the world.
On God.
Yep. So, what do you think aliens actually look like?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
there's so many different interpretations. That like, I don't know. They probably just look like us. Honestly, they're probably not that different. than us.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. It's like
That's what I think.
Either they look exactly like us, or like completely something that we couldn't even comprehend.
Yeah, like just some weird.
Yeah, amalgam.
amalgamation of matter or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something weird.
Tasty.
Well, I want to go next.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is one that I'm very passionate about.
Ooh.
You guys ever heard of Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
So there's a kind of a conspiracy going around that Bob Ross, friendly little
Cheated on his
happy
wife.
little trees. That's not the theory I'm talking about.
Oh no, that's not a theory. That
Yeah,
just
that's-
happened.
that's
That
actually-
happened.
That's true. Yeah. I was actually just watching a documentary about him, so that's what brought this up. So he paints landscapes and happy little trees and all that jazz.
I'm a frequent watcher of Bob Ross.
He's a very happy person. Well, he was. He's not with us
He
anymore.
passed away.
Yeah. But there's a theory saying that he is a serial killer,
Oh yeah, I love
and
that.
that the landscapes he paints are where the bodies are
I've
hidden.
heard that one.
Yeah.
Apparently, people said that they've actually found bodies at those locations, but I don't know how true that is.
Even still, that's creepy. I love
Yeah.
stuff like that, though.
Yeah, like it's such a
oh,
cool twist. Like
It's-
like he's painting. Like obviously not cool if it's actually true, but like
What do you mean? That's sick, bro.
If it was like a show or something, that's a cool twist. Like he's
Yeah.
painting the locations where
Yeah.
I
he
know.
killed
It
people.
sounds like something out of a movie, and for it to be
Yeah.
real, it's just
Well-
like really cool sounding.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at his paintings, you can actually like kind of like see a story with them.
Yeah.
Like it's like the as the paintings progress, you can actually
Yeah.
it's like goes down further down.
Now, obviously, I don't believe this one's true. Bob
I
Ross,
believe it.
I love Bob Ross.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I do.
possible.
He's very. I guess it is possible, but he's always just like a very upbeat. Like he's so fascinating
Exactly.
to watch.
Yeah, I know. He's so relaxing, honestly.
Yeah,
I used
but
to
then
just-
then again, lots of serial killers you never expect.
Yeah.
It's true.
So I
That
don't know,
is
Bob Ross.
true.
We're on to you, even though we can't do anything about it anyway. I mean,
Speaking of
can't put him to justice.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
Anyways,
yeah.
but
The documentary I was
jail
watching
beyond
about
my
Bob
grave.
Ross, though, there's a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes
Yeah.
that
Oh,
is
really?
really messed up, like the industry like exploiting him.
Oh yeah, I knew
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty messed
Well,
up.
most industries exploit people.
That's true.
That's the sad.
This is
truth.
true.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Yeah.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Hmm.
Luke, what
Yeah.
what do you got here? Oh.
I'm getting it.
Can you
Don't
like?
you worry.
Why didn't you have your phone out in the
yeah,
first place?
yeah.
Okay, this is actually one of my first conspiracy theories I ever like discovered, and I genuinely thought this was real for a while.
Mhm.
Walt Disney
Oh yeah, that one.
freezing himself to
Oh.
to like preserve his own life.
Yeah, which is possible. You can do that.
I think that's a stupid idea because sure you're preserving your own life, but you're also technically dead for a while.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it's like
I mean, you're gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
I guess, but like when is he planning to come
You're gonna
back?
die of hypothermia, right? Like
No, you wouldn't.
I guess not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, the conspiracy theory goes around is that Disney created the movie Frozen
Oh yeah.
to distract.
Oh wow.
So like when people look up on Google like Disney Frozen,
Yeah, that does make sense.
they won't get any results
Oh.
about that because they'll only get.
It
on
was
the movie.
planned
That's
from the It was
insane.
planned from the
Because-
beginning.
Yes, because like the name of the movie Frozen, I always thought was kind of weird because I don't know,
So
it just feels like they could have named it so many things.
Yeah, there's also like it's kind of weird why Frozen. I get like it's about there's an ice princess and everything like that, but like it doesn't even have that much to do with Frozen. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Like not everyone's now. There's not a lot of people for.
Do we? I don't
Frozen.
think we possess the technology that we know of to like put somebody in a cryo chamber and preserve their life,
I'm
though.
pretty
Do we?
sure.
I don't
We
think
do.
Or maybe we do in some Area 51. You know,
Yeah.
going back to that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I always thought that was kind of interesting to me. I love stuff.
That was
where it's,
interesting.
Like,
That's a
I
good
mean,
one.
bro was like a
Twists like
millionaire or a
that.
billionaire or whatever he was at that time. Like
He's gonna come back and be distraught at what happened to Disney.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
like-
going downhill.
what? Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse is public domain now. Huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
My
making,
man.
They're making horror games about him.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Ah,
Yeah,
jeez.
very interesting. All right, Hunter, what's your next one? What you got,
Um,
man?
We have a little bit one that this one's about the big bad guy that we all do
Oh,
not like.
Big bad guy, yes.
It's about the big bad guy that ruled Germany years ago, Hitler,
Yeah.
and not
He's the main
condoning any of his actions. So don't even try to cancel me saying I do. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a conspiracy theory about his it's called body doubts.
Body though.
So the lack of the theory is that the lack of concrete evidence such as DNA proof regarding Hitler's death and disposal of his body fuels speculation. The fact that no definitive proof of his death, like a complete body or extensive documentation, has been made public, adds to the mystery. Ooh.
Because the theory is always that he killed himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, this is also one where it's like, would it really matter anymore anyway? Because by now he would probably not be alive anymore anyway.
Yeah, and he's still so like I think he's so old at this point that like
You never know, man.
I don't know. I mean, it would kind of suck though if he got away with. I mean, technically he still did because he took his own life.
Yeah.
So it's like he still kind of went out on his own terms, which is.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but.
And also if he died on his own.
What if he's frozen with Walt Disney?
Oh my God, they're. Well, I don't know why.
What if he's frozen too?
Oh my God, that movie was not good.
No, it wasn't. Maybe it was the first. Well, okay, I kind of liked the first one. I liked it when it came out, but
I liked the first one because Olaf. That's it. Literally
True.
it.
Was he not in the second movie?
he was, but then he like.
I never watched the second one, so I don't know.
It was more of like an adventure movie, and it wasn't as like. It didn't have the same charm as the first one.
I hate Let It Snow so much.
Yeah, overplayed. That's like
True.
almost as much as All I Want for Christmas Is You. Anyway, back to the Hitler thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what significance do you think this holds to society?
I don't know. It's just kind of a theory to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what did happen to him? Because saying he did kill himself, because I think it was that he was poisoned. But even then, how do we know that?
Yeah, exactly. How would we know that he's poisoned? Well, I mean, I guess like you wouldn't see like a bullet hole or.
Is that how he killed
We
himself?
haven't found his body.
I think it
we
was.
haven't found his body. We don't know how he died.
How did we not find his body? Weren't we like closing in on him?
That's the theory. Is that they found his body, but they don't report anything. The only thing that they really reported on is his teeth or something like that.
So like they found his body, and there was something that was so crazy about it that they couldn't tell us.
I don't know exactly, but like it's just something about not having a complete body.
He's the main villain of life.
Like, yeah, he's William Afton.
Yeah.
I just made that comparison.
Pretty much is.
Well, yeah. Well, I think William Afton's a little bit better. Just by a little bit.
Yeah.
Hitler's a little worse, I think.
Well, the thing is,
I feel like we could never do a moral compass on Hitler. That would get us canceled.
Yeah.
Is Hitler? I'm not even gonna say that sentence because I feel like someone's gonna.
Whoever gets the good side is so canceled.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of your the whole Bob Ross thing, is the reason why I feel like they could be like they're not similar. They're obviously not similar, but like you saying that he's a nice guy, right? If you knew anything about him, Hitler, is that he played himself out to be like a better person than he was, which is why he even became into power.
Lots of people believed in him and
because he was completely different from what he was before then. Because there's a lot of people like before the whole party became what it was. It was actually it was basically showing different things than it actually came out to be.
What if that's why Kanye West is making the birthday party?
Kanye, no, okay.
He's trying to do what Hitler did.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you
remember like the whole political party made out to be a really good thing. Like he was talking about if Kanye West is doing that with the birthday party.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Kanye West
next.
birthday party.
Drop your album, Kanye.
Drop it now.
I swear.
Do you listen to him? Do you listen to Kanye West?
I do, yeah. It's pretty good.
Donda.
I hated Donda with all of my heart. Make this one better.
Wow.
This one better be better.
You're gonna take that, Kanye. You're gonna take the disrespect toward your mom.
We know you're watching this.
You're gonna take disrespect to your mom from this
Kanye
guy.
Has nothing better to do than watch 3 Media Junkies.
What do you mean? That's like the best thing you could do with your life, right, guys?
True.
Yeah, right.
Right, guys.
Buy our merch that isn't available yet, but will be available in the future. Our merch will be available in the future, sometime in the future.
We keep saying that. But
we keep saying that it's never hasn't.
You know it's true because the future you in the future knows that it's true because you bought the merch.
The future of Austin does that.
Yeah.
If you go to see yourself in the future, you'll see that you're wearing merch.
Exactly. So go see yourself in the
future.
future.
So yeah, build a time machine. Do something that hasn't been done yet. And then build a time machine. Yeah, exactly. Go to build a time machine. Go to the future. See if you're wearing merch. Ask yourself when it came out, and then tell us when it came out.
You have to build
so then
3
we don't
time
release it. So ask your future self when the merch came out, so we know not to release it on that day, so that we screw up the entirety of the timeline.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Conspiracy theory: are we actually ever gonna do merch?
No, we are not.
We're not. Okay, so the Luke shirt thing is happening, but
We're not.
That's not.
That's
through
not
this
part of
podcast.
us. That's not part of
But
us.
now I know how to print shirts, and now I have all
True.
that background knowledge.
True.
So we're getting closer.
How did you do that? We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Luke, do you exist?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Austin's turn.
Yep, my turn. So, chemtrails. Do you know what those
Oh
are?
yeah, I saw
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know,
They make
chemtrails, yeah, kind of. So when you see a jet going by or a plane,
Yeah.
they have the clouds of smoke that go behind them, and they stay around there for a long time. It's just like smoke, but people think that the government is actually putting some kind of weird chemicals in these
Yeah.
fumes and dispersing it over the lands
That's
for
exactly what they're doing.
some reason. So I thought this one was interesting because there's a lot of ambiguousness to it. Like, what would this chemical do? Like, what is it
Yeah.
doing to us? Is it
Make
keeping...
us happy.
well,
kidding.
not everybody's happy.
No,
It
yeah,
make
it's
us be like the government is cool people.
Well, we don't know how happy we are. We could be way more happy than we actually are.
We could be so
point.
happy. It's like kind of like that. You could be so cold that you're hot.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It could be that you're so happy that you're just sad, because there's too much happiness in your body that you just are sad.
It's like the movie Bird Box. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it, where everybody was like killing themselves. What if it's our life is they found out like it was going to be like that, but then they found these chemicals to like put over it to keep us stable or something.
That's interesting.
That'd be crazy.
Let's hope they keep dispersing that.
Now,
I don't know
what I
about
will say
that.
is when it's like, oh, but like you see the jets and they have the chemtrails, but then like, have you ever seen one that doesn't have a chemtrail? Maybe you have, but they're just so small that you couldn't spot it in the sky.
Exactly.
Good point.
The government's trying to poison you people.
You people,
Everybody.
everybody. Okay.
Everybody.
Okay. Next turn. My turn.
No.
Yes.
So this one is kind of wacky.
Mm-hmm.
The,
Oh my gosh.
The conspiracy theory that Earth is hollow.
I love that one.
Because, okay, hold on, I'm gonna find because the way that this website
Because
phrased
Earth
it,
is hollow. What do you mean? There is nothing that.
the way that that this website phrased it was way better than the way that I'm gonna explain
It's
it.
because why can we not
I'm
go
trying
to
to
the center of
scroll.
the Earth? Like what?
Huh?
If it wasn't hollow, then why would we not be able to go to the center of the
Yeah,
Earth?
so in 2014, scientists released new unknown findings about the Earth's core, and let's just say conspiracy theorists took it and ran with it. After learning that we don't know much at all about the surface of Earth or what lies beneath its layers, the hollow Earth theory gained some traction. Some believers even think there's another Earth inside of Earth.
we have like a little tiny
What?
sun. We have like a little tiny sun in her.
That would be wild.
Why would there be another Earth?
So-
they
You
would
never
just
know.
be seeing the inside of our Earth, is what they would see.
Yeah, it is true. It'd be all
Exactly.
dark in there.
Yeah.
Now think about it like this, right?
Well, there's the core. Remember?
Yeah.
Think about how like people are like, okay, here's the crust of the Earth, right? And then there's the mantle, the inner core, and the outer core, and that's
Right.
it.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean-
I think it'd be more complex than that. I mean,
Nope.
Well, you got to think it's not like as simple as it sounds. Like it's very deep.
That is true.
Like each of these layers, they sound like when you talk about it, it sounds like it's not very. But
yeah, I guess
When you look
so.
at pictures, it's like the crust is like that big, but in reality,
it's probably like
I don't even know. It'd
like,
probably be like the size
far
of
down.
It'd probably be like the size of a skyscraper.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I think of it, if I remember it correctly. And
It's
then,
like Minecraft. You just gotta mine and
Yeah.
see.
Because even when you go to like
Yeah. What
like
if it is like Minecraft? We just mine down like through the crust and there's nothing else.
exactly like the
Yeah.
Mariana Trench. Think about that.
that would be kind of cool. If,
Yeah, if the inside of Earth was hollow and then like
Ooh.
that's where the final boss battle. That's where Hitler's body is.
Oh no.
It's like Minecraft where
Hitler
you dig
and
past
Disney, Walt
Yeah.
Disney.
you dig past bedrock and you
Yeah,
die.
Yeah.
That would be wild.
The Earth is actually flat. What?
Yes.
We're not doing that. One.
No, that
I'm
one's.
kidding.
That one's just dumb.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the whole core thing. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the crust, because it's also even at the Mariana Trench, which is like the deepest place on Earth. I think that's still part of the crust. So even there, if that's still part of the crust, then mantle is. There's so much further.
Have we talked about Mariana Trench? Isn't that
I don't
also a
know if we
conspiracy
have.
theory?
Well, isn't one of your theories about something ocean related?
It's the deep sea mysteries.
Okay.
Okay, let's go
That's
to
another
that.
No. Oh yeah, it's your turn. That's right.
Yeah.
So this is
Nice transition.
my
Yeah.
ocean one called Deep Sea Mysteries. I did that on purpose. I did.
Okay. Interesting.
The vast depths of the ocean remain largely unexplored, leading to
Oh, yeah.
speculation about undiscovered species, ancient civilizations, or even alien artifacts lurking in the abyss. While there is certainly much we have yet to learn, about the oceans. Claims of hidden civilizations or alien encounters beneath the waves lack credible evidence.
You are really whistly today.
Uh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We talked about the whole ocean thing, but like, oh my goodness, the Mariana Trenches kind of freaks me out because the ocean just freaks me out. Not if I'm there looking at the ocean, but just the thought of what's in the ocean freaks me out.
It's very, like, the fact that it's just like once you get to a certain level, it's just endless darkness.
Yeah.
It's just horrifying.
I take it from our thalassophobia.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know why. Well, I think we've talked about this before, but why, when NASA was exploring the ocean, which is what they used to do, they immediately was like, nope, we got to get off Earth now.
I don't know.
It's horrible.
I hate thinking about that.
I hate
Also,
that so
think
much.
about
It
it.
freaks me out.
I think I've already said this in the car one time. But we've only discovered like 5% of what's the ocean or like of the ocean.
We've discovered more of space than the ocean.
Oh yeah,
Right.
we know that.
And think about the fact that we've only discovered 5%, and we found so many different species of like fish
Yeah.
and so many other things.
I was telling Hunter it was a big story one time that we found this like 14-eyed fish.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like,
What?
that's so weird, but it's like there's 95% more of the ocean that have even weirder and creepier stuff.
It's just like, it's so hard to believe that there's something down there though when there's like nothing. Like, what do they eat?
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's something that doesn't need food. I don't know. But like, what do they
Drink water.
eat? Yeah, they just drink all the water down there.
There's more to think about, like just them being a species. How would they survive? What is their lifestyle like?
Yeah, because it's so dark down there. You'd think they'd have to have light or something, or maybe just blind. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be scary for them, just being a blind creature in the
Yeah.
darkness, nowhere. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you talk about how aliens are always like this big scary thing that's in space, but what if it's been like below us the entire time? If there's a whole like civilization under there that's like
That'd be crazy.
like has
Well,
capable of human speech. And,
What is it? Atlantis? Isn't that a
Yeah.
conspiracy
Oh, yeah,
theory?
yeah.
Kind of like
but
there's
I think that was more. Of
Well,
like
that was part
a
of mine.
mythological legend.
okay.
That was also kind of part of mine. Because it said civilizations.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yes, sure.
What was it?
Yours was just
Yeah, what are
about
you looking
all the
up?
deep sea mysteries.
There was like there's a there's like a
I bumped my mic.
Yeah.
there was something there was like a fish thing that I saw today. Or, like,
fish thing you saw today.
it was like a sea creature, and it looked like a biblically accurate like angel or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
God, I
can't
hate
remember
Oh,
those.
yeah, this
yeah.
is weird.
I love what they look. I love those things too.
That's what I said.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, show it to Austin. I'm okay.
Yeah. Oh wow. That thing looks.
I don't even know what I'm
nice.
looking at.
What is that?
It's just like a sea anemone.
Anemone.
Doesn't tell me what it is.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to tell me so I can put it in the video.
I know.
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, yeah.
I literally just looked up biblically accurate angel sea creature.
Okay.
You need to send.
The
It's called a Leviathan.
It's just called the Leviathan. No,
That's
it's-
what that thing is
it's
called?
not actually. That's just. I think it's just what it's.
You lied to me. Anyway.
Interesting.
On
probably
the
look up
last episode,
Biblically accurate fish.
Austin was like, "All right, make sure you send that picture to me so I can put it on like the podcast." And then he never sent it. And then I was just like, "Look at the picture," and there wasn't one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the picture for?
It was of one of like the birds.
Oh, this thing.
Cockatoo.
Oh. Thanks.
Feather
I
star.
hate the feather star.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Well, that probably made it funnier though.
Maybe
Not
it did,
putting it in
yeah.
the video. I don't know. I'm just making excuses.
Yeah, but
I just forgot about that, and I just
guess
like
so.
didn't find it. I guess I don't know.
oh, what was I gonna say? Something about the oh yeah, so like we think about the ocean as being all water, right? But what if there's what is a part of it that just isn't water?
Well, if you
That's
think about
true.
The water just stops.
But how would it just stop
Like an air
though?
bubble.
it,
I don't know,
technically,
like an
if
air
you
bubble or
think
something
about
that got really big.
That keeps all the pressure of the water.
Yeah.
it isn't all just
Hmm.
water.
And if that pops, is that how whirlpools are made?
Interesting. Maybe that's where the whirlpools go.
You
Yeah.
ever thought about it? It's not all ocean if you think about it, because there's still land underneath.
Video
it.
games teach us that if you jump in a whirlpool, you get transported to
There's
a wonderful
land
world.
underneath the ocean. Think about that. There's
All right, I'm thinking about it.
there's stuff. There's like grass. There's like sand. There's a whole bunch of stuff underneath the ocean, dog. It was one of our phones, probably.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear, if that's the mixer, I'm gonna.
Yeah. I think we should just drain the oceans. We don't need them.
Yes, we do.
We don't need the oceans. We're fine.
Yes, we
without
do.
them.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You know, everybody who lives in Florida,
Yeah.
you're not gonna have a fun time in like a few, like probably.
Well, Los Angeles too. That's kind of
Yeah.
True.
the ocean's taken over.
Really just anywhere that's surrounded. That's basically by the ocean.
Yeah, that's kind of
you're
crazy to think about
screwed.
too. The ocean is taking over.
Well, it's because of the climate change and everything.
Yeah,
the
but
tides
like,
are rising.
what if the ocean is sentient though?
True.
Ah, yes, this ocean is definitely sentient. All
That's
the
way
fish,
cooler.
all the
Yeah.
fish are combining together and like, hey, let's add some more water.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to my third conspiracy theory here. Birds are not real.
You're not real.
So specifically, pigeons.
Hey, pigeons are cool, man. What are you talking about?
Well, this conspiracy theory goes for all birds, I guess, that they're not real. They're government spies or some kind of robot
You're a government spy.
But
with some sort of task.
We've done
Ooh.
autopsies on birds, I'm sure. Like.
Yeah,
see
but what
what
if it's some kind of advanced technology that you can't tell that it's just like
a
organs in
microchip
there?
or something?
Yeah.
And it's fake.
Yeah, so it's just like
It's fake news.
maybe they're real, maybe they are real, but there's some kind
Or-
of chip in them or something
Yeah, yeah.
that has some kind of ulterior motive from the government,
Mhm.
because it's always the government.
Because what do birds do?
Fly. They fly.
Say that about anything.
Yeah, I know.
What do you do?
Specific-
What do you
I
do?
walk around. I do a podcast. No, birds like they
What
fly
do
around.
I
Like,
do?
what is their purpose? I guess
What is your
Okay,
purpose?
just think about
What is your purpose?
to do the podcast. I don't know something.
Yeah.
I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, I'm still working on it. But
Yeah.
birds, they like fly around. They take your snacks at the beach.
Hey,
They
it's
do.
only the
Seagulls.
stupid seagulls.
Maybe they're just the government. Got one for you. Maybe
Got one.
maybe the seagulls are the only government ones because they come in and they steal your food and they take it back to the government so the government can recycle the food so our country doesn't go hungry.
Okay,
So they can analyze your
All right,
DNA.
that's a little. That's how I was thinking more along with analyze your DNA.
Yeah, they're gonna they analyze your.
Like
What? Yeah, you're stupid.
That
You're
was
just a little. You're just a little
far-fetched.
bit. You're just a little bit crazy.
Let's stick to the facts here, okay? Getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, a little too crazy.
Notice how they only like potato things,
That's not true.
they eat bread and stuff, you know.
but they mostly go for like fries, chips, all other stuff. I just thought about that, atheists.
Nice.
What does that mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
birds are crazy too.
Yeah.
Government chads.
What does that mean?
You just say whatever pops in your.
Yes, sir.
Your noggin.
Yeah, I was about to say noggin.
Oh, that's
and then
crazy.
It was like,
Oh my
I was about to
gosh.
say it, and then
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I couldn't get it out, and then you
Here's
said it.
here's
Are
a
we
conspi-
connected by the government?
here's a conspiracy theory related to us. I think Luke and I are a clone of either one of each other
I was thinking that
because we both have very similar mindsets and thinking
And
about
I look
things.
Yes.
nothing like either of them.
blue eyes,
Yep.
wave in our hair.
Oh my god. And I always finish the sentences and
Yeah.
he always thinks the same way about
Yeah,
things.
it's the same mind. Like, yeah, but,
You're much more cheerful than I am,
I know.
though.
It's like we're almost like the antithesis of each other.
Yeah,
You
a
know
little
what I mean?
bit. It's
Yeah.
weird. And Hunter's just nobody.
Yeah. Hunter's just here for the lobster.
Yeah.
Let's be
Lobster.
honest here.
Anyways, guys, back to lobsters.
No.
No.
Okay.
Do we have
Oh.
more?
Yes, he has one more.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna look this one up too. 'Cause I picked this one and
You hungry over
then
there?
Mhm.
I didn't read it, but I had to pick it. I couldn't pass it up.
Okay. I'm very excited for this.
Scrolling.
I should have
trying
picked a podcast related one. Like
Come
to all
When you
podcasts.
do a podcast with your
This
friends,
one-
you die.
This one is most likely one of the wildest and most absurd ones, but I think I like it for that reason. Amelia Earhart was eaten by crabs.
Oh, coconut crabs.
Yeah, you know that.
I
this
like
one?
that one. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Amelia Earhart has been shrouded in mystery ever since her aircraft disappeared in 1937. While it's widely believed that she ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, some think that she landed by mistake on a desert island and was eventually eaten by 3-foot-long coconut crabs that inhabited the shores.
I love coconut crabs.
Oh,
You want to see a coconut crab?
that's what I'm looking at right now. Well,
I'm talking about him.
oh, never mind. I have to. Would you like to join now to finish your free trial?
No,
Coconut crabs go.
they're
crazy.
scary.
I've never seen them before. Here's what I'll some small talk while we
Yeah, that's
wait
a
for Hunter's
coconut
Hunter
crab.
money.
If you
Wow,
look at-
those things are huge. dude.
Actually, if you watch the movie Moana,
Oh god.
the
the documentary Moana.
Yeah.
if you watch that movie, the the crab that says thing shiny.
Tamatoa?
Yeah. That's actually a coconut crab.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He ate his grandma.
Yes, he did.
And so here's what I'm going to tell you. Going back to like the whole conspiracy theory, I forget. Okay, I went down this train of thought. AI, something, blah. I got this thought in my head. I'm just going to say it. Derek, these two already know about it. I did the free trial. I found a free trial on an AI creator app or website that I completely blank. You guys know what I'm talking about, though, right? I did.
No,
this,
I don't.
I texted you guys this yesterday. I made my voice into AI.
Oh yeah.
And it was freaking.
And he lied to us.
It creeped me out so bad.
Oh God.
Like,
so it would say things that you didn't say.
I said it to the group chat. Oh, you were probably working.
Probably.
You
was when
you
he
scroll back and find the
Well,
recordings.
oh, God.
That was around like.
Play them right now.
I'll play them on the podcast. How about that?
Well, to be fair, that was also like yesterday at like
Hang on.
what 9.
Oh yeah, I was probably dying of a heart
He was
attack.
probably
Oh.
dying.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was just making my own voice into AI. Anyway.
I remember because I was in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you guys were
Okay,
texting about that.
Listen to this. This is free. This is not me talking. This is an AI version of me talking.
No, that's him talking. What do you mean? Oh no, this was a 3
Hunter, you're.
Shh. You can't even hear your moves.
Guys, this is really me talking. I didn't make an AI version of my own voice, and I'm not rapidly approaching your location, so don't worry.
Oh my God.
That's so.
That wasn't you.
That was not me.
I can kind of tell.
Oh my
This
God.
is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Ever wondered what Luke swearing would sound like? Well, now is finally your chance. I'm about to do it, guys. I'm gonna swear. Oh no, my trial period is almost out, and I don't have any more characters.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
I can tell if it's an AI or not.
The way I could tell if it was AI is when he says this is not an AI voice. Like people don't talk like that.
Well,
It's a very monotone.
Also-
There's always something that's like a little.
Also,
off.
I know your voice, and you don't speak that monotone. And
Yeah.
also the fact that you can actually kind of tell it's like.
Well, so what I did was I recorded my own voice talking, and then I put it into this like system.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did it, I was tired, so my voice was a bit more monotone.
Well, it
which is
also
why-
sounds kind of robotic to me.
Yeah, that too. But
Yeah. Interesting.
wait a minute.
What?
We were talking about crabs, and then we barely talked about them, and then stopped. Talking
Yeah,
about
what? Why did we do that?
them. We've never
Conspiracy
done that.
theories.
Ugh.
Conspiracy theory that we don't like crabs that much.
Yeah. Only
Or
lobsters.
we don't like lobsters that much either. We're not,
So she got devoured by crabs.
But we have a
Yeah,
lobster.
yeah.
We have a lobster fact for every episode. Speaking of lobsters,
Yeah.
No, okay, so she got devoured by coconut crabs.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
no, she got devoured by coconut crabs. I was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Riding on one of them.
Yeah.
welcome.
It said 3 coconut crabs.
3 media coconut. Yeah. An alternate dimension where we're coconut crabs doing a podcast.
Wild stuff.
That'd be great.
Conspiracy
That'd be great.
theory.
Alternate dimension that we are coconut crabs. You could just say that about alternate dimension where we're snowflakes or like
That's
who's
weird.
or who's like you know what I'm talking about.
What is a who?
Are they from Dr. Seuss?
You don't know what the who? You don't know what who is?
Like from
Like
Dr.
Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
Yeah, you love that movie.
Yeah.
What, the Grinch?
The Who's. Do you not know who the Who's are?
I forgot they're called who's. I just consider
Welcome to
them be
Whoville.
people.
Like, bro, what are you talking about? I love the Grinch, guys. I love the
Welcome to
Grinch. I
Whoville.
watch it.
Yeah.
I watch it every single Christmas.
This is true.
What are the Who's?
Who are the Who's?
Horton here's a who.
Exactly.
Do you know Horton laid an egg before he heard a Who? The Dr. Seuss lore goes deep, you guys.
A big elephant laid an egg and then heard the Who's.
Do,
They're like
do
that
elephants lay
big.
eggs?
No,
No, they
they
don't.
do not.
I think they do.
They're not.
They're mammals. They do not.
Only mammal that lays eggs is a platypus.
Why
You
do
know,
they do that?
I don't know. Let's just stop doing that.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that whales are mammals?
Yes.
They're the largest mammal in existence.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
true. In existence. Well, we
Yeah.
don't know that.
Well,
We-
what if there's an entire living planet? Like the planet, obviously it's living, but like the
That's
actual planet
not-
is alive.
Yeah, like a
No.
Like a
single
creature.
tower deal.
Yeah.
Technically, not all planets are.
It's just like a giant head. Like it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Mario
Well,
Galaxy too.
to
Yep.
say that the planets are alive is kind of stupid because, you know, the rest of our planets don't have life, so you're kind of stupid for that one.
That didn't mean anything.
yeah,
The other planets are alive, so...
yeah. So, do we have anything else to talk about?
What does it take for something to be alive? For it to have like a brain?
Yeah,
and-
brain. I think.
So what if a planet has a brain?
Our planet has a brain.
No, it doesn't. It's hollow and flat.
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
How would it be hollow and
So,
flat?
what's wrong with that, huh, Luke?
Objection.
Objection.
Very thin, hollow planet. Yeah.
Well, yeah, then it wouldn't.
Very thin and hollow.
If it's thin, there would be no point of
Also-
having it being hollow.
The whole flat Earth thing, right?
Right.
It's
What-
real.
What would, like, if the Earth was flat, what do you gain from that? Haha, I was right. The Earth was flat. Okay, now what? Like,
It's got to be the most disproven
yeah.
conspiracy
love-
theory of all time.
So
Like
stupid.
you can't even believe in it. Like
No.
it's
I love the people that believe in it.
Yeah.
And then they go out and go, "Hey, the Earth is flat," and then they go to prove it, and they prove that it's not flat, and they're like,
This is fake, guys. This is absolutely fake. This
Yeah.
has never happened. This
You
is
know-
not real.
You know, I think it was Kyrie Irving is a big flat earther.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've seen videos of like it's like Jubilee videos of like scientists versus flat earthers.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just
so
ridiculous.
like the
Yeah.
fact that they go, okay, so if I take my flashlight and I have to go down and like move a little bit, or it doesn't match exactly where it's supposed to be, that means the Earth is round. They do it, and it's like,
Oh, I
let's
know
do
what
it.
you
Let's
mean.
do another test. Let's do another test.
Yeah, and I think I said this already, but they explain the Earth dipping down, the water dipping down below the horizon as being water mountains.
Ah, that's so true, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, also to explain that the Earth isn't flat either, I'll explain this to you
They
also.
punters on both sides of every single argument.
Is that the fact that if the Earth was flat, we could see so much more. We could probably see the pyramids.
Yeah.
Cause we can I think how many light years is it? I'm gonna look it up.
How many,
Guys, how many light years is it?
Yeah,
How many
Uh-oh.
light years?
alert.
We're dying.
Oh, it's fine. It's just about to die.
Should we wrap it up?
No. Give me a second.
In a few minutes, yeah.
Humans.
I probably have like 20 minutes left.
Okay. 46.5 billion light years. That's super
Okay,
far.
but wait. What are you talking about?
How far humans can see.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So if the
That's kind of
if the Earth was flat, we would be able to see the pyramids and much past that.
that's pretty cool to think about. That we're very powerful. We just like,
I didn't even think about that.
And think about it. The reason
like-
why we can't
like-
see that far is because the Earth is round.
What if there are alien species that can't see that far?
We'll never know.
And I know how there are always like people who go blind, like they can't see very far in front of them.
Yeah.
What if it's like we're always going blind? We can just see so far.
You
that
know
we
who
can't
I don't
even
believe is
tell.
real?
Good point. Who's not real?
Helen Keller.
Oh, okay.
And time
How?
out.
Okay. She was both blind and deaf,
And flew
and wrote a
plane.
book.
She flew a plane.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
she
That's
wrote a
Amelia
book.
Earhart.
And she wrote a book. Like, explain that, atheist.
What did you say that?
Atheists are the reason for everything.
No, they're
I
not.
thought it was the government.
No, government.
and
I thought it was
atheists.
lobsters.
They're all atheists.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably wrap.
Well, actually, no. If you think about it, the government, wouldn't be atheist because in documentation they say
Jeez. Oh.
You okay over there?
Yeah. Phew.
the power invested by God. Save this man.
Oh God. All right.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
We're looking out for me there.
All right, Mr. Host.
Okay. Well, I think it's time for us to wrap this up. Maybe we have a conspiracy theory of our own
We always-
on our podcast.
We always end it so abruptly.
So, well, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 3, 2, 1. Peace out, media junkies.